Hello everyone, this is Cthulhu Luigi and welcome to the Great Maze. Great Maze. That's the only joy I'm going to have for the next several hours of my life. Anyway, I guess Metroid's worth a shot. I'm gonna try not to spend too much time digging around in the save rooms, which I did on my normal run of this, and this is basically, what if we put a longer, less good version of the Great Maze Offensive in Brawl. I was so innocent and cute. I thought it was just like a tiny little area, and it was just like, oh, okay, I fight a few bosses, and well, basically I didn't know it was going to go up and down and stuff, so I went through the first vertical level and got lost and figured, oh, okay, I just need to finish a few doors I missed, and that'll be it. But anyway, if you haven't played this before and don't want to have like some kind of merciful, wonderful times of not being entirely sure and assuming it's something more okay than it actually is, this is fighting every character and boss in the game with the exception of Sonicu, and 3 other characters I just didn't like enough to put in this. And you basically go through the gist of every single level in the game. Okay, I'll take some stickers. Maybe that'll make this good for something. Beam on that beam sword was the glow on that beam sword was kind of glitching out. And I forgot this is a part of it. This part, and I think those doors are save room doors. It's just, at least when you pause, you get this map, and I didn't figure that out for quite some time, which kind of ruined it for me, or didn't ruin it for me. The fact that it is what it is ruined it for me, but oh, and apparently it has harder enemies than normal. But at the very least, I mean, it's not hard, it's just boring. I mean, I almost would have preferred if it was harder and shorter, but this is at least, it's not anticlimactic or anything. You certainly feel like you've earned the end of this game, even though it didn't really meet up to my standards of having more than the halberd as a video game area, actually as a level, but I don't even want to think about what I'm going to have to do to get the orange boxes in here, but actually, it's probably not even going to be that much worse than if I had just... I mean, it's not going to be much worse than finding a guide that tells me where orange boxes are, or finding people in the comments yelling at me where boxes are, and then finding them as they go, and... It's not going to be fun, but they do kind of recycle the same places that were in the main levels. And, oh yeah, they have what? Okay, that isn't unpassable. That's not unpassable at all, it's just shoops you up, but yeah, they do just have random walls, and these shadowy doors have either boss battles or ghost fights in them. Actually, the ghost fights are actually really cool levels that should have been in it, and they also have the best color schemes that should have been unlockable after you beat the Great Maze, but whatever. Okay, some Zelda song I don't really recognize off the top of my head. Yeah, it's off the top of my head. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo-doo, whoops. So yeah, basically as long as you have, if you go back to the save rooms in between each fight, you can make sure you constantly have as many lives as you want, whichever characters you want, and it's not hard at all. And good job, Link. Oh, I almost thought that he was Toon Link or something would have any chance at all of recovering. How crazy of me. How crazy of me. Oh yeah, it dumps you out in random... Oh, they turn into doors other places. That's why this is way too confusing and stuff. I'm hoping this isn't randomly generated. I only went through one file of this, and I really don't think it's randomly generated, but if it is, that actually adds up a level of neatness to it. No, I don't think it's randomly generated. I really hope it's not, but I mean, the map is pretty straightforward. It just took me a long time to figure it out, which is why I probably had a worse experience with it than others might have. In retrospect, this is still, I mean, if you ignore the actual pain of going through it, it is a kind of neat concept. Okay, so what do I have to do? I have to go through there, and then there's decay, and then there's a orange box, and then... Oh, I'd have to go through another up door, or another down door here to get in the up area, and then I backtrack, and then I get the orange box, right? I like how you can pick up those guys, and how they're from Sonic CD, and I keep saying they're Sonic CD enemies over and over again. Maybe they'll put Sonic CD in the next game or something. Wait, what? Yeah, Sonic CD is my favorite Sonic character. Oh, ho, ho. What? Was I supposed to be Kid Icarus or something there? Whatever, Rob is basically Kid Icarus. And oh right, every time you beat a level, you kind of get all your stocks remembered. Okay, I'm just gonna kill everyone except Metroid because I can, and because Rob can fly forever. Or, I mean, everyone except anyone who's behind Metroid or something that makes more sense. Yeah, probably not the smartest deal, but I think I'm good enough with Rob not to die, and kind of saves frequently here. Maybe not saves per se, and what? Oh, what? Oh, okay, never mind. I see what happened, kind of. I was supposed to go through that up and down door, and since that just affects those rooms, I was supposed to warp between the save rooms, because I think you can do that, kind of. Oh, maybe you can't. Never mind, that doesn't count as a good level anymore. But whatever, at least the save room revived all my characters, and actually that's what happens. It's not after battles, it's after you visit a save room. And luckily the save rooms are pretty densely scattered around. Man, being a kid should totally refill your charge meter. That would be fair in every way, right? On it. Why do I keep getting poison mushrooms that I can't tell the difference between them and regular mushrooms? Are these considered different areas from the top areas? I think they might be. Okay, this is almost identical to Plantopia or whatever that one level, I can't remember the name of it is called, even though I remember it's Floria or Erica. Okay, Armites really aren't that bad. I do think they're actually not masked like I had suggested earlier, but I don't know. They're weird enough when I'm not fighting them and they're not making annoying sound effects that I can like them okay, I guess. Oh, and now that these are decayed, are these supposed to be like going through time or something because it's a Zelda level or something? And see, if I had been clever I could have kept the ones above spikes, except I don't really have the pathos to do that. Whatever. I don't even know if anyone can go through lasers that much in this game. I'm thinking of, like Plasma Kirby doing it. What is it? I don't think I ever realized the fact that, or not any particular fact, just how these mechanics work, that when you broke these, the other stuff changed, and I was stuck in this area for a while just because I'm kind of bad at puzzle solving my first time through, I guess. Not really that bad, I mean, maybe it's just the fact that I've been doing a Kirby marathon lately has made me really good at all Sakurai's puzzles. Because they're all basically reskins of each other. So yeah, I'm going to be employing the painfully efficient system of dicking around for a while, and then after I get bored of dicking around and I find most of the areas, I'm gonna actually then specifically go look for enemies and stuff and go pay attention to maps and get doors everywhere there's doors. Maybe that's why the spring in here is here, so it can be used in this. Pow. Pow, 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 pow. What an efficient use of my time. Actually, you know what an efficient use of my time is? Not that, actually. That is. Aww, I wanted to die. There you go. That's more like it. Yeah, I mean, I was being over dramatic when I was saying this is like the worst level from any video game ever. It's definitely not as good as... Well, see, I don't know. It would seem too short if they didn't have like a obnoxiously long level at the end after how... It's not really a short game, but I don't know, the areas were kind of forgettable, and I mean just Subspace 3 times in a row would be kind of anticlimactic or something. And if you are suspecting I don't entirely know what my argument is here, that's because I have very mixed feelings on this level, and I don't... this Great Maze, and I don't really know what I think of it. I mean, I like to complain about it, but it's really just my complaining nature taking advantage of me, and I don't really hate it that much, I guess. I mean, I hate it as much as reasonable, but not really much more than that. Boop.